Good morning, everyone. It's early in the morning and I want some breakfast, so I've got some stuff cooking here. Let me show you what I'm doing. First of all, let's turn around here. I've got my little iron skillet here, and I've got 2 pieces of link sausage in it. Now, this isn't just any link sausage. This is conecuh. And if you come to Alabama, you want to be sure to stop in at Walmart or somewhere and get you some conecuh sausage and take it home with you. I'm going to put this in the oven. I've got my oven preheated to 400. We're going to let that sausage cook in the oven. Then I've got something around here on the stove that I want to show you, and that is this little pot here. I'm making grits, okay? I'm making cheese grits. And I know that some of you who live in different regions of the country, you're not really familiar with grits, and I'm just going to show you how we do it down here in South Alabama. All right, I've got 1 cup of water in this boiler, and the water is boiling. I've got it on medium high. Now I'm just pouring a little bit of salt in my hand here because I want to put just a few grains of salt. No, wait, hold it, I'm mixed up. I'm thinking about oatmeal. I want to put more than a few grains. So let me just shake some salt in here. Okay, there we go. And now I want to put in my grits. Now, this is old-fashioned grits. This is not quick grits. It's not instant grits. It is the old-fashioned grits. And if you've never eaten old-fashioned grits and eaten it cooked by someone in their home down in the South, then you need to try that, because you may think that you don't like grits if you have just like eaten it in a restaurant or eaten instant grits or something like that. Homemade grits is so much better. I don't like restaurant grits either. or instant grits, you know, I just don't care for those. This is what you need if you want to really, really see what grits taste like. Okay, so I'm going to put in, this is my spoon. I like to cook with this spoon right here. And I'm going to put in 2 spoons of grits into the boiling water. Okay, stir it up so that it won't get all lumpy. Now we're going to let that come back to a boil. And I'll turn the heat down once it comes back to a boil. And we're going to let that cook down until it's nice and tender. And we'll add some cheese. And I'm going to cook an egg, and that's going to be my breakfast. All right, the grits has been cooking for a little bit, and it's good and thick. Let me see if I can get it where you can see it. See, it's already cooked down good and thick. So now we're ready to add our cheese. And I use Kraft Deli Deluxe. You need to use a good quality cheese. If you just buy the cheap off-brand cheese, loaf or spread or whatever like that, it's not going to work. It's not going to be good. So you need to have a good brand. Okay, so let's put some cheese in here. That's 1 piece. I'm going to put 1 more piece in it. Let that cheese melt. And that will pretty much have our cheese grits done. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn this burner off. Let that just be melting. Now, let's look at our sausage in the oven. Okay, here we go. Our sausage is done. There's our sausage. Let's turn back around to the stove here. Move my video back just a little bit where you can see. Okay, I'm going to get this sausage out and just put it on the plate. Set that over to the side. I'm going to cook me an egg in this skillet. Now, most people like to eat a soft fried egg with their grits. They like to put that egg on their plate and then put the grits over the top of it and then just stir it all up. But I don't eat soft fried eggs. So I busted the yellow in that. And I'm going to let this thoroughly cook. And then I'll eat this with my grits. And you can put salt and pepper on your egg if you want to. I just like mine plain. Okay, let's let that cook a minute. Stir my grits up, the cheese is melting, and I've almost got my breakfast together here. Hope everybody's having a good morning. What y'all eating for breakfast? I don't always cook breakfast, have a cooked breakfast. In fact, most of the time I eat fruit for breakfast. But this morning I thought I would actually have me a cooked breakfast. All right, my egg is just about ready. Y'all see this pretty blue plate? These blue dishes that I have, they come from my Granny Cochran. Let me get this egg over here. They were passed down to me from my Granny Cochran, and Granny is my dad's mom. So I really enjoy these blue dishes. Blue is my favorite color. Okay, let's get the grits on the plate. Trying to get things where you can see what I'm doing here. All right. Just gonna scrape my grits out there on the plate. And I will have me a rip-roaring breakfast. Now, you may notice I don't have any bread. I just don't really, I'm not a bread eater, so I'm perfectly happy to eat my food without bread. Let me get this off of the stove there, off of that burner. Turn that off. Okay, so here's my breakfast for this morning. Let me show you a couple other things. I showed you this blue plate that was passed down from my Granny Cochran. I have these utensils right here that were my mom's. So I'm going to eat my breakfast with that. And I've got this little glass right here with my grape juice in it. These goblets were passed down to me from my grandma McGagan, and that's my mama's mom. So I'm eating with dishes and utensils, glasses that were passed down to me from my mother and my grandmothers. All right, I hope y'all have a good day out there. Lord bless y'all. We'll see you next time.